Truth be told, what's up?
We in the building. What up? What up?
Trump did it again, y'all. Trump did it again.
Donald Trump has won. Yes, he has.
Um,
I'm proud to be an American today.
Proud to be an American. No, I don't even remember the words to that dang old song.
Hey,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
time to get to the money for the country, though. We're about to open up them oils. What's up with that? Open up them oil lines.
You know, I heard as soon as he got elected, the first thing that he tried to do right out the bat was close the dang old borders that Kamala and Biden opened up.
well, I don't fucking blame him because all these goddamn Haitians. I'm sorry. Like they need to go back.
I'm gonna say though, just to clear the record up real quick. Donald Trump doesn't have any power right now
He don't.
to do
He
anything.
don't. He ain't got
Right.
none.
He won't have any power to do anything until January 20 something.
Nah, he don't. He don't. I heard that he tried to do that. I'm like, how you gonna try to do something?
Nah, he didn't try to do it.
Huh?
No, he
did
didn't
it.
try to do it. He just getting his people in place.
Right.
So what's going on
Everything.
is he putting people in their leadership positions, and the people who are in leadership positions are just talking about what's about to happen.
But that's good.
So
Get
when
get all
dude
the
said
bad
that
people about it.
the border czar said that the the reporter asked him, how do you do mass deportations and without separating families? And he said, that's easy. The whole family can get too. That's cold blooded, but
Yeah, the whole family gotta
hey,
go. Then
it is what it is, though. That the U.S. citizen can come back at some point, but if they
Right.
can't survive here, though, I think it's okay for them to be possibly sent back with a family until they are of. What up, Norway? Welcome. We was talking about you backstage.
We ain't seen you in a minute.
What do you think about the election, man?
Cheers.
We'll let
Cheers.
you up, but we can only let you up for like 1 minute, man. So that's what we're gonna be doing from now on. We're gonna let people up for 1 minute to air out how they feel about different topics that we got going on. If you want to come up, how you feel about that? It is what it is. He said that before I just said what I said, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat here in a minute. Okay.
Lady T.
Okay.
Got her hair done. Got the
Let me put
blind
them in
and
there.
got the blind braid. Okay. Look nice.
Let me drop it in there. Hold on. I gotta drop the link in the chat.
This is how I kind of feel. In a way, it's good to get
Lady
out.
T, your mic is muted. If you're trying to talk to us, your mic is muted.
Oh, my bad.
In a way, it's good to go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. You can finish saying. I was just gonna add to what you were saying. Like,
I sound like what you did with your hair.
There's a criminal element from the immigrants that I do see in the country. So if they're criminals, yeah, but regular working people who add something to it, because have you noticed how a lot less food is in the stores because we don't have the people working on the farms out in the Southwest. So in a way,
Bro, something wrong with your microphone, bro.
You going in and out, dude.
You breaking up.
You sound like
I
a
don't care.
robot.
We go.
Yeah.
I don't care about
put after how
if there's good working people or they're not good working people.
now.
For me, it's
He said
about
in the chat,
are you legal or are you illegal?
Yeah, and it's still overcrowding the country.
If you are illegal, then it don't matter how hard you work, because you can be trying to sell legal marijuana that you got from Illinois and Indiana, and you going to jail.
Y'all see what he put?
Right.
Yeah, he said he got too many opinions about it, but he's Norwegian, so it's our problem.
It's too cold up there for anybody want to go. We in the land is very fertile. It's very well. So everybody wants everybody talks
He
shit
said
about
he like
America.
Trump.
Yeah, everybody talks shit about America, but the truth be told, America's where it is, where what's happening. Everybody comes here. Outside of Canada,
That's why I
they
don't
can't go
get.
into the United.
You got a lot of people talking about
A
Donald
lot of
Trump
motherfuckers
won.
here.
Now I'm gonna leave America. Where the
Yeah,
fuck
a
you
lot of
gonna go when
motherfuckers. They were
everybody's
saying they
trying
I
to
want to
go
come
to
leave
here?
America
Canada. I
before.
would go to Canada. If he didn't win, I would go to Canada. That's
You
the
said if
second
he
best
didn't
place
win.
in America. Yep, most Americans go to Canada. Crap happens, we
Bro,
go
you
over to
wouldn't
New
have
York.
went to Canada. You wouldn't even you probably wouldn't even been able to get asylum. Like
Um,
what would
no,
you have been
that's
able
not
to
true.
say?
I got my connection in Canada. Best believe I got a connection in Canada.
I know, but you don't want to be an illegal overstaying your welcome there either.
What are you talking about? You can't be illegal in the part that I'm going to because it's not under the same jurisdiction as regular Canada.
Well, we will find out.
Oh,
If you go.
cheers, good people though. Always pressing stream. Thank you. But he said basically that, he's not American. So which he got a point there. He said it's
Yeah,
not,
that's what I said. Yeah,
yeah.
I read that earlier.
He said after how much hate Trump got, he said he even kind of like him now.
Hmm.
Yeah. But honestly, like my opinion, I mean, a lot of people may disagree with me, but like I was just feeling like I don't think that a woman is ready for to run the world. Like it's not about it's just about the person being in office to make that final decision that is needed to be made. And I just believe that a lot of women sometimes go off and not clear visions of what they should. So I am not saying that I'm completely satisfied,
Doug, what you laughing at?
but
I'm laughing at what he just wrote in the comments.
I can honestly say that, at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. And if a lot of these people, if you supposed to be, have faith in God, I know everybody is not, a Christian or spiritual or whatever you believe in, then you should believe that whoever was supposed to be in office is who's in office. And either way it go, we need to come together on a different level now because this is who they chose. We can't change who they chose to put in office. Trump is in office. What we need to
Nah.
do now is support him. We need to pray for him. We need to make sure that he's gonna think right. He's gonna have the right mindset when he make the final decisions for our country. We need to come together and pray on that. Pray on the things that we need, and hopefully,
Doug, what
it
you
will come
laughing at, man?
instead of
No way.
other. Like there's people out here who done lost friendships. There's people that their other half, their
Mm-mm-mm.
wife or their husband is upset because they went against them. When at the end of the day, that's separation. We don't need separation right now. We need to come together and be.
Well, Democrats pushed that separation. They was like, wives, you ain't even gotta tell your husband who you vote for. You can vote differently than your household should be
Isn't that
Yeah.
how
voting
the
for.
black community got tore up before because the government stepped in and said you don't even need a husband?
That is exactly what happened before.
And so they was strategically trying to break them up again. Like if you notice, the government's always breaking up and people of color, in particular black folks and native folks, households on purpose. They need to tear that up because they fear us coming together and tearing things up, tearing stuff
Well,
down.
here's the thing: if everybody in the household voted the same, like even if all the, I don't like to use this terminology, but even if all the black people voted for Kamala, she still wouldn't have won.
Exactly.
But you still have black women talking about, oh, if something happened to y'all black men, we not pulling up for y'all no more. I hope you get
That's crazy.
unalived and like everything. I've been seeing all of that, all of that shit. I'm gonna say it, and I'm like,
In reality, in
that's
reality,
some
what
that's
has
some internalized hatred that was already there.
Exactly.
right, and that's just that woman in particular. The truth be told, they already felt like that, and they was already treating us like that. 9 times out of 10 is not that often when they see the police that they're gonna roll up and stop the police and all of that shit anyway. You on your own anyway, because they're like, oh hell no, the police, I got this weed right here. Get the fuck out of here. You know, they on their own. So for y'all to say some dumb shit like that, it's not like I come to the prisons or the courthouse and be out there marching all the time. Maybe once in a while when it's a big, big thing, strength in numbers. But outside of that,
Yeah, I just think this election drew lines in the sand, and I don't think these lines in the sand they were always there.
Yeah, what?
When you understand the problem is, then maybe you can create a solution possibly. Um, and I think, sorry, Lady T, but I think that we found out that a lot of ladies and the alphabet community dislike black men.
they've been hating us. They've
He said
been wanting
the
to be
alphabet.
us.
He said
Actually,
the
they've been
alphabet
wanting to
community.
be us for a long time.
That just brings me back to like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like, I don't know why, but it does seem like this year is the most year that I have seen this big like separation from men and women. Like, it's almost like they're trying to force us to go against each other. And I don't understand why. Like, I don't agree with a lot of things that's going on out here. Nor do I even pay attention to it. I might see it and, comment to myself on how I would have, agreed or disagreed with the situation or the statement or the approach that was made. But at the end of the day, like I was just saying, I don't think that, let alone election or any of this, should be based on separation or segregation. At the end of the day, like, it should be on our morals, our values, what we believe in, who we believe in.
Why
You
are
know,
you down here, Kiki?
and it's almost like
Go
people,
grab your food and go.
some people, I'm starting to think they don't even believe in themselves anymore. It's like everybody is following trends and trying to be like one another instead of actually setting themselves apart, seeing what is it you really want for what is it that you really want for your family. Are you even going down the right path to even be able to survive for the 4 years that you're going to be in office? Instead of you complaining about who's in office, what are you going to do about the office? What you going
All
to
right,
do?
put your food on. Go get some
Like,
nuggets.
what plans do you have set right now?
Go get some chicken nuggets. Card.
Mentally,
Stop depending on your side.
Well,
Go
me
in there and
down,
go
man.
get
I
some
like
pizza rolls.
You
like,
can't do that.
and it's like, why are we going against each other? I don't care what color you are, black, white, Hispanic, blue, orange, purple. Like, I feel like it shouldn't matter about race at this point. It should be on morals, values, and what you believe in and who you believe in. And that's it. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it shouldn't be no separation with men and women. Like, we need each other. Like, and I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Every man and every woman needs somebody. Like, you can sit up and act like, oh, I'm cool with being single. I don't want nobody. Yeah, you're hurt, and that's okay. You might need that healing time in your life right now because everything takes a process. But I would really love for everybody, like whoever is listening or who gonna watch this on the replay, like, please just take time out to really find yourself so you can find who is meant for you, because it is somebody out there for you. But far as us being as a whole, we need to come together, like on all aspects, not just in the political world. We need to come together, period. Like, it's too many single men and it's too many single women out here. And for what? because we don't know how to compromise. We don't know how to find ways to, be acceptable and understand that nobody's perfect, but we can work together to figure out how to fix one another. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like social media has took a lot of people's minds, and they don't see outside of that world no more. It's like, oh well, if they go this way, I'ma just go that way because it looked like they winning over there. And what I've came to realize is everybody ain't even what they look like. The person that got on the most jewelry or the most expensive outfit is probably the brokest right now. How about that? How about that?
That makes sense. That's how it is.
Crazy because that's what people go by. They go by appearances. They go by things that really don't even hold value. Or things that can be gone the next day, or can get wiped out with water. Instead of thinking about the things that actually matter in life. Your family, your life, your time, things you can't get back. That's what we need to be focused on. Seriously. So that's
You're
my
right. I agree with that.
So, with that being said, do you think America would be better with Trump or Kamala?
I would have to say Trump. I'm sorry.
Economically, I would say Trump.
I would have to say
They
Trump.
should say Kamala, but we can't get the best out of both.
I don't care what nobody say. Like, if I had to pick who I feel like would be better, I would have to say Trump. I'm sorry.
Definitely Trump.
And it's not based off race. It's not based off race. And it's definitely not based off gender. It's based off what I believe in. So,
you got to take the good with the bad. There might be some things coming down the pike that we might not like. But I do believe that I would be willing to cash out some of those things like unaliving babies. Yeah. I'm willing to trade that in for mass deportation. I'm willing, you know what I mean? Like to keep boys out of the bathrooms with my little girls and vice versa. I'm willing to trade those type of things in for stuff like I don't know, lower energy costs where I can go to the gas station and my gas ain't over $3 and something. Like after the election, the gas prices went down all the way down to like $2.70 something, man.
They really did.
$2.78.
They really did.
Now it's back up to $3.17. But hey, we'll see what happens going forward.
He said,
I feel like these Republicans at times though do practice
like your lashes.
You said what, Carlton?
Do practice make laws. I said these Republicans do make laws against people of color.
Carlton, you might have to go out, man, and come back in, bro.
Your phone is staticking again. I think he might be. Is he off Wi-Fi?
Like it sounds like maybe his phone got dropped in the toilet or something, and he's still trying to like use it.
It's like it's a water damage.
But no, his phone did that before.
Yeah, I think that's why his phone been messed up this whole time.
The whole time
he dropped it in the toilet.
He said free karma. Trying to say Kamala.
But the whole thing for me is I don't know. I mean, a lot of women are mad right now.
Thank you.
A lot of women are mad. What you saying thank you to?
The comments, because he said
he giving Lady C compliments.
He said she's hella sexy.
You like your lashes.
But he think they spiders. He's afraid of spiders.
Phobic. And then
Arachnophobia. That
oh,
means your eyelashes look like spiders and
The
spider
man scared
legs.
of spiders.
oh, it says I'm being funny. She hella cute. Oh, he was being funny.
Yeah,
I'm
he coming for your ass.
no, he said I'm
Yeah.
not down in her. She hella cute. I made funny, feel respect. Okay, you good. I look. I don't take nothing personal, but yeah, they like that because it's time for them to come off, and I'm trying to thug it out. But thank you. But nah, you right though. What you say, Dre?
Yeah, I was just saying, we need to get at least 100 million this year and tear the game up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because Donald Trump is in there. Like I had the personal guarantee that if I voted for him, truth be told, was gonna blow the fuck up. So I
Well,
need that to fall into place. What do you think about Kamala though, or Kamala, however you say her name? She had $1 billion that she spent. She raised $1 billion, and now I think as far as last time I heard, she was negative 20 million after the election. Like she raised $1 billion. She paid Beyonce, she paid Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, and whoever else done pulled up. They said she gave Oprah Winfrey $1 million.
to win.
Wow.
That's stupid. I think that she
So
needed to have a better
hey,
I
game
thought
plan.
I thought Oprah Winfrey invested in her.
Nah, they said she gave uh, out of the 1 billion, Oprah got 1 million.
Oh, okay. I
she
thought
gave
it was the other way
hope
around.
and to vote for her.
To come out and be on stage, you know what I mean,
Oh,
hosting,
okay, okay. I see what you're
doing
saying.
all of that, endorsements and shit.
But my whole thing is, why would you do that? For if you knew that it wasn't a guarantee that you were gonna win, you invested in something that could not pour back into you. So
Yeah, but that money came from the public. She
oh,
raised that money.
oh,
Black women and black sororities
oh,
raised
I can hear you say that.
I forgot
They,
30 million or something like that in one night.
that's
Wow.
so
That
that means
seemed like we could raise our own reparations money.
yeah, that was like a sorority just right there within herself. Like you done got all these people to help you and by showing up and performing and doing all of
Yeah.
this, still didn't win.
And she still lost.
Mhm.
She
Still
didn't
lost.
even go back and talk to the Morehouse. She was scheduled to talk to him at Morehouse, and she didn't even do that after she lost the election. So
That's
that shows you how she really feels about black sororities and
I
stuff.
think it was Howard,
She
man.
just uses people like any other body does.
but I mean, I was gonna say the same thing. I mean, it
That's
was
all presidents do.
she used the people to raise the money, used the people that she wanted to use to be able to show on her behalf for her to win. But that's the
But
game don't go like that because when you
but you know
play,
what? I blame the people.
you
The
supposed to play
people
to win,
are
not play, not pay to play. Stupid. She she paid to
right.
play.
It's the own
Out.
people's fault. If you, that's their fault. Whoever they choose, because ultimately, government, no matter what, it's meant to dominate and screw the people over. It's never. I don't care. Democrat, Republican, liberal. They all use you, play you. And if you
They
don't
said
see that, then you're lost already. They
they
made
said
some good, but mostly bad. A
I
few
still
good
think they
things,
put
but
her
mostly
in
bad.
there for Trump to win. They knew she wasn't gonna win.
yeah.
Because
They
you
They
knew
got to
that.
think
She didn't have a chance.
most Americans would rather have a bad white president than a black woman or black anything. You saw how they
Then a
did.
woman president, period.
but
Right. America can't be led by women even
You
to this
see how
day.
they did Hillary Clinton? They don't want a woman president yet.
and
No, America's not ready for that.
exactly. But y'all know what's crazy though? Because one thing for sure that I can honestly say is that um a lot of people did not vote at all. Versus the last year, the last couple of run-ins that we had, a lot of people put like, for example, Obama. Everybody from 18 to goddamn 90 years old went out and voted for that man. Everybody
And you
voted.
know what he got? We
That's
learned from
how
Obama.
we didn't
He
have
gave a
enough
shit.
people
Hold on,
voting for
Quadri.
Kamala.
Oh.
To be honest, because you got to think about it. If half the people didn't vote at all, whether it was for her or Trump, that already eliminated her off top because she would have had to overpopulate him. Period. There was people already knew who they was voting for. Been knew before she
Yeah.
became fucking the president, before Biden even stepped down. Everybody knew who they was gonna vote for. So what people need to understand is there was not enough votes for her to win at all. So if you're gonna be mad at anybody, you need to be mad at the people that did not vote at all. Don't be mad at the people that voted for Trump or that voted for Kamala. Be mad at the fucking people that didn't put the vote in. Because
People can't be mad,
the
period. They
day
gotta
they
realize.
left that open for him to win. You would have had to overpopulate him. In every
Yeah.
state, he won in every state damn near, except for what, 2 or 3?
Yeah, it was a couple. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
couple. But people can't be mad anyway because like I said, it's set up. You got to realize how the government works. But people don't know how the government works. They just, I'm gonna vote for this. My vote counts. I don't think everybody votes count. People
Nope.
say your vote count. I don't think so. But a lot of Americans are uneducated. They just go things from word of mouth.
If you ask me, it probably go by tax bracket. But that's another story.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're gonna laugh.
How will we know? How will we ever know? The world may never know.
The world may never know. Like how many legs does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
That's how
I didn't vote
everything
because
else
it was too late for me to try to vote. They said it's too late to register to vote. So hey, I'm one of them people that she's. I just gotta tell the truth.
But see, you had a reason, just like they said. What's the guy? The funny guy. It was viral. They told him to vote because he had a PO box on his ID. What is his name?
Yeah, when I went, it was this young dark skinned dude, black guy like us or whatever. They wouldn't let him vote. They said he wasn't registered, but he was registered. But for some reason, they wouldn't let him vote. I think because his ID had the wrong address on there. I had the old address on there.
like they got.
He got mad, so he was hot.
I didn't know that. They was being petty. I feel like they was being petty on purpose.
Yeah, you know Kamala, man, she gonna get in some type of way. She's just waiting her turn again.
Yeah, and that's who him and his family was voting for too, Kamala.
Okay.
Man, I don't think Kamala would have changed the damn thing. I think Kamala would have made it worse because you see her now. What she's doing
It would have been worse. It would have been worse because she was dingy and dorky. It would have been a whole lot worse.
She didn't have no game plan. She said she had a game plan, but she didn't talk about what she had.
But like we talked about before, all her policies she stole from somebody else.
Right.
She didn't have her own policy.
I think when they shoot, what messed her up was backtracking.
Somebody that tries to pay their way through, that they're not to be trusted because you want the easy way out anyway. You don't want to work. You don't want to do the hard work to get the success. You just want the easy way. Like, because why would you even pay somebody $1 million that's already worth more than $1 million? Like, hello? Like,
yeah.
Like, that don't even make sense. That was Trump changed to that lady. Like, are you serious? This lady then gave out $1 million. So do you think she really needed that? No.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love Oprah, but I'm just keeping it real. Like, she been rich. This lady been well off. So when you look at the situation with Kamala, that's like a scheme to me. You somebody that can't be trusted because you scheming and try to get to the top. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, just look at it. you didn't raise money. So it wasn't even your money. You used other people's money. I know that's the rule of the game. I mean, for those that don't know out there, it's
It was
called.
crazy. She went to the billionaire.
But right, but you went to people that really didn't even need the money. You know, so I
Yeah,
mean,
they did not need the money.
At
at
all.
all, at
At
all.
all.
So I mean,
But if you got a million for me, I'm gonna take that shit. Fuck
hell,
it.
of course,
Exactly. I don't care how
right.
much money I get. If I got $1 trillion
Oprah
in
probably
the
put
bank,
that
I'm gonna get that
in charity.
million.
She probably gave that to. She put it in charity somewhere. She ain't need that, but yeah, okay. But
The
Mm-hmm.
bad part about it is she denied that she got the money, but they
what?
gotta disclose where they gave, you know what I mean, the funds to. They said she gave her 500,000, and then she gave Harpo Productions, I guess, another 500,000.
Mm,
And we know who Harpo is, because it's gonna rain on your head.
Harpo.
right.
So
So
Harpo to beat me.
you told Harpo to beat me.
So Harpo to beat me.
He said, I love Harpo to death, but I kill
Right.
him
I
dead.
killed it. I give him that.
Hey,
Nah, for real.
I kill him dead.
Did he
What's
go
the
out and
shit?
get y'all, or y'all gotta let him back in?
Man, I don't know. I got let me go up.
Ah,
There he
there.
is. 'Cause I was on the main screen. I wasn't even out there. I couldn't see the bottom box.
Um,
So every time I go to Kroger, I run into Carlton ass in that motherfucker.
which one
I'm
you
look,
going?
I let that cross in. Why was he looking like Witherspoon on Friday? So he looked like he got spiders crawling in his head.
Bang, bang, bang,
Wow.
bang.
All right.
Bang, 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 bang. He said, man, your daddy always tripping. He said, man, he need to be quiet. Look like he got a bunch of spiders crawling in his head.
Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. Looking ass nigga.
Goddamn.
Oh, you old egghead ass niggas. Shut up.
Eating up all the hog
You know,
maws,
all the pig's feet,
all the pig's feet.
all the collard greens. He said, I want some of them pig feet. I want some of them chitlins. I like pig feet.
Do you like pig feet?
That's the movie, man. Y'all gonna make me want to go watch Friday.
Okay. Now that's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Man, is that good, Lady C?
It is.
She already
Yeah.
munching away.
All right, so let's shift topics, man. Let's shift topics. So no more, or unless we can get somebody to come up to want to talk about who they voted for, or how they think where America is headed now that we have presidential candidate elect
I
Donald
think
Trump.
we're gonna stop spending money stupidly, and our economy is gonna be great again. That's what I think. We're gonna get out that war from them Ukrainians.
Doug,
Maybe
what
not
the
Israel,
fuck
but
are
definitely
you doing?
Ukraine.
It's going up on the ramp. It's a slope. Cause we
I
We've been
thought
already
you
doing
got
it
over
for
here.
there
years, though.
doing
He only
exercises and shit.
So we're going up
giving us
on the
enough
ramp.
time to change
Like
anything.
Bitcoin going up on the ramp. The slope.
So, all right, let's shift this conversation because fuck it, nobody that I know that I work with is gonna be on here anyway. But what is the craziest way that you heard somebody got caught cheating? Because everybody's smooth until you're not smooth no more.
The craziest way.
Not bad. Hold on. Let me think. You said what's the
I ain't got a crazy way that I heard people get caught cheating, but
I just heard one yesterday.
I don't know.
So let me give y'all a story that I heard. This motherfucking shit wild as hell. And like I'm definitely like kind of connected to the story distant though. I'm sitting back in the theater watching it all happen. Um,
He's sitting in theater.
You're in the theater?
yeah, I'm watching it all happen. So, all right, let me just. Nah, I'm not even gonna give the background to it because I don't even want. And I'm not gonna give the background to it. So the story that I
Man.
heard from what I know, from what I heard was, dude, he got a good girl. You know, this is a op for me, a op. And actually, I'm gonna give the background a little bit. I dated the girl first, and she chose the dude, which I wasn't even tripping about the shit. in recent, in recent, in light of recent history of everything else that I'm not gonna go into discussion about, she, my man, like a new girl who came to our job. Yeah, she cute, you know what I'm saying, light
what
skin or whatever.
That's what I was about to say. She a light skinned thing. That's the first thing I thought
Uh,
about.
excuse me. Light skin ain't the only ones that you.
You
I'm not
right.
saying that, but I'm saying in the black community, you know, that's the first one's the first pick. Stop playing.
Nah, y'all right, but
She
not.
is not always the first pick.
You tripping? The light skin ain't always the first pick.
Uh,
I done seen some
it's
fine
always,
ass
it's
dark skinned
always,
girls that look better than
Because
some light skin.
there's some yellow girls who be ugly as a motherfucker.
boy.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I've
There is some of the ugly motherfuckers. Here's some that look like dudes. So you can't
That's,
say all light
hey,
skinned
all
girls.
of them look
So
like that. Shoot.
so
Across the board.
so what happened was, dude, he liked her. He went all the way out. Now, mind you, he had this girl, and they just had a baby and everything.
Right.
The baby, I think at that point in time was like 1.5, whatever. And so he had strategically courted the new light skinned girl. They met up, went to the hotel, did their thing. Smooth operator. No, you back home before shit. He probably like, I'm just guessing right here on this part. Like he probably had left work early in
mm,
order to make it home on time. You
mm-hmm.
know, my man thought he got a smooth getaway. Smooth. They cool, they chilling. She knew about the girlfriend and everything.
See, that's
A
what.
Wow.
smooth getaway. She didn't know her, but she knew that he had somebody.
But she didn't know
Mm.
they all work together, right?
Nah, she don't work there no more.
Ah, okay, okay.
This is somebody new on the scene. My man thought he got all the way away. But one day, I guess the next day, or however long it took, this baby mama sent him a picture of a condom
Ooh,
wrapper in his shoe.
oh my God.
Wow.
In the shoe.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
There's a snake in my boot. Like motherfucker said, well, I thought he got rid of everything. I thought he threw everything in the trash. I don't know how it got in his shoe unless he wanted to get caught. Like, ain't nobody wanting to get caught. They
So
would
you
just
think the,
leave.
the female did that?
Yeah, a woman
Well,
did
that
that. Somebody set him up.
eventually, eventually, that's what I said to her. I said, well, if it was me and I was thinking logically, if I was him, I would think that you put that shit in my shoe. But
Bless. Her.
she said that she didn't. She said she didn't put the shit in the shoe. So I'm like, you know, the Most High work in mysterious ways. Like shit, the
Yeah.
shit could have been on the ground. He stepped on it with his sock, and the sock put the shit in the shoe. Or when he bit the condom and threw it, the shit, the air or the spirit took that motherfucker and landed it in his shoes.
Like he threw it instead of,
Or he was so rapid he wasn't paying attention when he was doing
or
shit.
maybe he was drinking and he forgot. He probably put it in there temporarily and was supposed to get rid of it and forgot to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
what I was
that is
thinking
true
too.
too. But I would never put
Yeah.
no condom wrapper in my shoe. You in a
Yeah, nah.
hotel room, shit. You can leave the motherfucker on the floor. Somebody
Oh,
else
he
gonna get
in
it up.
the hotel room. Oh,
Yeah,
you did say that. Okay.
Yeah. He said leave that motherfucker on the floor.
on the floor, under the pillow. Somebody gonna get it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Dang.
I ain't adding up with that.
Well, his problem was, I tell you, old man taught me don't shit where you eat.
Oh, no.
Don't
I'm
shit where
so
you
glad
eat.
I ain't never had to clean up no hotel rooms, man.
I mean,
Ooh.
that's too close for comfort.
That's nasty.
Your
But how
woman
that
works
ain't
for
too
you.
comfortable. You at a hotel room. That's not too close
Yeah,
for
how's
No,
that
I'm
too
comfort.
talking about the
comfortable?
whole situation. She's gonna figure it out.
How she gonna figure it out?
If you got a hotel room, how?
Somebody gonna tell.
How? Who gonna
Eventually.
tell?
Who? It's the two of
That
you.
was
Who gonna do it?
that is not the example in this story. So
No,
who
what I'm
gonna
saying is
tell?
that eventually the woman that's cheating was gonna want him more if she likes the sex, and eventually it's
That is
gonna come
not
crashing down.
necessarily that is women go 30 years being a side chick, bro.
Man, that's crazy. I
But nowadays that's not the case. They ain't going no
No,
30 years.
that's not true because there's
How
still
do you
women
know?
who gonna spend the next 30 years being a side piece.
Hey, what's that saying? Times change, but the game stays the same.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
Like
true.
some you always gonna have the ones who gonna try to reach
Yeah,
out and tell your girlfriend or tell your boyfriend what you got going on or whatnot.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you still, some people have them ones that's down 30, 40 years and they got two kids on the side.
Mm.
On the side.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, that's
Why are you in a relationship?
So what happened? So she just confronted him and he tried to lie his way out of it.
Nah, to my understanding, see, I've been thinking about it. So she sent him a picture of the condom in the condom wrapper in the shoe.
That's messed up.
So that kind of gave him time to think about how he can explain it away. Like you can't explain it away. How you gonna explain the condom wrapper in your shoe?
You can't.
so it's the rapper and the condom or just the rapper?
Just the wrapper, the empty wrapper.
Mm.
Cause I was like, was it the corner like a magnum? She said it was the whole wrapper, the whole thing. Oh man.
No, that definitely sounds like a setup.
It
Either
sounds
like,
like a setup. I said that, but she said she didn't do that shit. But
but
she
like,
didn't give a fuck one way or the other.
so what if it was a setup on the girlfriend part? What if she was testing him? You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
know, and I thought, and that could be cool.
I
That
mean,
could be
you
something
just never
too.
know. Like, because a woman's intuition is everything. So you don't know how far women will go to find out what they want to find out. And like I've seen people do shit like that. Like plant some fake panties. Like it could be they panties, or they could have bought some panties that was too big or too small and put them there and be like, who the fuck's are these? And then if you stumbling over your goddamn words, or if you trying to figure out like, damn, did I really
You
boom.
definitely gonna stumble over your words, even if
So
you're not doing nothing though.
I
Cause
mean,
you ain't got
the
you
fuck
ain't got
that.
no way
If you
out
know
of this
deep down,
situation.
if you know deep down inside that you ain't did shit with nobody, ain't no woman been to your goddamn house, you gonna have a lot of goddamn confidence, and you gonna get to talking shit to her like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you on, but this shit ain't
Hell
fly
nah.
with
Cause
me
you're gonna be
because
thinking, hell nah. Cause you're gonna be thinking about your
I'm be like,
girl, and you're
nah,
gonna be like, I don't know where these pennies came from.
right. That's
Like,
what I'm saying. You gonna be like, I don't know what you on, or I don't know what's going on. But you better check your sister or your cousin, or you know what I'm saying. You better get to finding
Right.
out who the fuck draws these is, and they better come get them because I don't give a
Situation like that happened to me before. Like something, it was like with my boys or whatever. They were like one or two, right? And my boys used to like grabbing my sister's like bra. And my sisters told her, hey, look, he didn't have nobody over there. my son took the thing, but she didn't want to believe it. Sometimes there could be a situation like that, like honest to God, the kid could do it, take the stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if people have a mindset that,
There's nothing
hey,
that you can do
right, you
if the
can't get out
motherfucker
there.
don't trust you or believe you.
But back to what Lady D was saying, like shit. Who draws the things? Who just smelled it? They ain't my smell. Smell it. Smell it.
It's
That's
not like
messed up.
that pussy
But
cream
you
smell
gotta
or whatever.
stand up for something like that, then you already know he's cheating. I mean, to be honest, because what would make you even want to do that unless you already done had thoughts or he done did something to where
But
you like,
now it's like you said, a woman might go to the extreme and say, "Let me test him
yeah.
and see what he
Yeah.
say,"
Yeah.
because
But
he might not
That's
know
exactly what
that.
this situation could have been. And it just could have
but
been that he got caught up on some other shit.
but it can go either way. Like you could be doing it because you think he's really cheating, or you could be doing it because you want to test him, you know? Or you could have seen something like, sometimes
But
like
you got to know his favorite condom brand too.
yeah, that too.
If
But
you
I mean
put a goddamn
most
a
guys
Trojan in there and
Magnum.
he wear
Yeah, most
magnums,
black
like
girls go
hell,
with Trojan
that ain't
XL.
the condom. That ain't the condom I wore with her. Like what?
Like, yeah.
The
Like, nah,
average
see,
black
you
man
didn't
could have
catch
used
me because I
Trojan. That
can't
just
even wear
is
them
what it
condoms.
is.
Them
You
condoms
don't use some
always break with me.
Trojan
I
on
can't
it.
wear
You
those.
better not use no Durex. It's gonna be tight as hell. Need some
Yeah,
extra room.
the way.
Man, magnums is tight. Fuck.
No, they're not that tight. I mean, but if you use that Durex, the one that you get from the hospital, from the clinics or whatever, that's tighter
I
than the
don't
ones that.
that magnums
Go
are too
ahead.
for you. Uh, is that what was said, or did I hear that?
Hear what?
Never.
We're arguing the sizes of
I remember he said something else on the last episode about magnums, but I ain't saying that.
I thought somebody said they were too magnums was too tight. That's what I thought I heard, but maybe I didn't.
Magnum's too tight. What's wrong with them?
I mean, because magnums are specially made to for. Okay, let's not go there. Because if you wear them, you should know that's all I'm saying.
Right.
Everybody
Those are
don't fill up a magnum. I'm gonna say that.
They
But
break too.
if
They
you
break
fill up
too.
a magnum, like if a magnum is too tight, then yeah, you are
They
definitely.
break too.
it depends on the size
They
because
definitely
there's
break
different
too.
sizes of them.
They break too. They break too.
Condoms break, of course.
I think I ain't gonna lie. My first Magnum I got from Doug. Doug used to buy boxes of Magnums and shit, and I
Look at
got
you
them from
telling
Doug.
snitching. We said no snitch.
I got them from Doug, and
You just had to throw me in.
and then I thought they was like super condoms or something. I swear, man, that my first Magnum broke like a motherfucker. I was
That
like,
pop.
man,
Yeah,
these
You
motherfuckers
probably
is
already
just
they
like
broke
the
bought
too.
motherfucking Trojan man.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
All right.
man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, Magnums break too.
Nah, but yeah, I think that is the worst way you can get caught, like a condom in your shoe.
Yeah, that's overrated, right?
That's something I ain't never heard, man. Why? Why?
Wow.
Like, how? Why?
You get like my question is this: how do you put? You're supposed to put away inside of it, or you're supposed to like throw it away or
I'm
just
trying
throw it
to
on
mute
I
this.
can't understand nothing you saying, man.
Tell him yeah, because that was
But yeah, I just felt like, man, that shit crazy. Like,
yeah, that is that's
Man,
wow.
so how did she find out about the hotel thing? Did you just go ahead and
she
tell the
didn't know
truth?
nothing about the hotel. The only thing she knew was there was a condom in his shoe.
How'd you find out about the hotel situation?
She didn't find
She
out
How'd you
about the
didn't.
find out?
hotel
All she
situation.
found out was the condom in the shoe.
No,
You
how
said,
you
how did
know
I
about the
find
hotel
out?
situation?
Oh,
What?
you okay?
What'd you say?
Yeah, how'd you find out about the whole story from left to right?
Because the person who was at the hotel with him told me.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
told you the
And
whole
so you
story.
put the whole story
Yeah,
together.
she was like, he sent her the picture of the condom in the shoe that was sent to him. But she was saying, I
So he
just
probably
think
was questioning her like,
he
bitch, you
kept
didn't put
saying,
this.
she kept saying, I think he was trying to get caught on purpose. And I said, ain't nobody ever in the history of cheaters want to get caught on
No,
purpose.
I ain't never heard of
Well,
shit like that.
yeah, I
Never.
agree with that.
more women would do something. Women
Who
would
want to
send you
get
a
caught
signal
on
like that.
purpose?
Right.
Hell no.
Women do that, not men. Men don't try to
Most
get caught on
motherfuckers, if you're gonna
purpose.
be honest about it, you're gonna let somebody know up top this is
Only
what you're gonna be on. You
Right.
gonna stay or you not
I ain't
gonna
even never
stay.
heard a woman doing that.
But ain't nobody gonna be like, yeah, I'm about to get caught on purpose so they have a reason. Hell nah.
Yeah, ain't nobody
They
doing.
just
Yeah.
had a baby. The baby wasn't even 2 years old.
Yep. If he's smart and don't want to pay child support,
And I
he'll
said, ain't
settle.
nothing about being smart. I said
Yeah.
that because smart would be not to do anything.
Of
I
course.
said that he got what I said he got who he wanted. He got what he wanted. And what he wanted was that light skinned thing.
Hmm.
But in
Mhm.
the midst of him getting what he wanted, he lost everything.
Does she look like mulatto or anything close to
And
mulatto?
and his baby mama ain't even no twerker girl. She ain't no hey, she ain't none of a girl. She ain't none of that. None of that. She's just a regular cool girl. Probably
Hmm.
like more like a nerd. He didn't never had to worry about her cheating or anything.
Yeah, she one of them good girls.
Oh, I
Wow.
got you. No,
But then the
but
He
girl told me
got
today, she said, well, maybe because of how you describe her, maybe she's just like boring or something. I said, what do you mean by boring? I was trying to gauge what that shit meant. Like,
yeah,
I don't
maybe she
understand
has
when people
been
say that though.
in old
Boring.
interest.
you said you was trying to figure out what do boring mean.
yeah.
I mean, there's different things. She could have been born in bed. She could have been born like far as, just chilling. Because you got different things that people like for excitement. Like, and it
But
ain't even
why
about
get
You
in a
know,
situation with somebody who you know is a total opposite of what you
exactly.
like?
Everybody's not 100% what you want. So
that.
He
There it
needed
is.
somebody. Most men
So,
need a
so guess
home
what?
body.
Guess what happens after that? Compromising. People are compromising with, oh well, she do this and this. She might not do this, that, and that, but she do this and this. I'm keeping her. You know
And
what
you
I'm
wanted a
saying?
yeah,
good
but
girl,
And
a
like you
lot of people
said.
ain't compromising type motherfuckers. That they want their cake and eat it too.
of
There's people
Right.
out
They
course,
want
there
a
like
woman
that.
to take care of him at home, a wife to go home and still have their freaks on the side. A lot
Exactly,
of
they want
men are
their
like
cake
that.
and eat it too.
and
Right.
men, I feel like
That's
men
how
do
messed
it.
up this world is.
I feel like men used to do it more than women, but I'm sadly to say, like
Women
now,
are out
I'm
there
starting
more
to see
being
that
men.
it's a lot of women that's starting to do that, which
You're
is
right.
good.
It's when women do it more. They do it better. They do it. They plan things out.
And they always been doing it.
Yeah,
They've been
always.
doing it for thousands of years. We
Shit,
just didn't know about it.
women just been getting away with it more. That's
Because they
how I
plan
feel
it
about
out.
it.
They plan it out. They think about it. They make a strategy. Like, okay, we're gonna do this at this time. Oh, this what time? Oh boy, get home. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna meet up here. We're gonna meet up there. Women plan that shit out. Come on
Yeah.
Right.
now.
And they know exact timing and stuff like that. They know what smells to put on, all kind of weird stuff. You be like, they went through all
I'm telling
this
you,
stuff.
I was raised by women, and I listened to a lot of female conversations back in high school and even out of high school at work or whatever. Women is conniving.
Man,
Oh
they'd
yeah,
be the
Not all,
biggest
not
cheaters,
all women,
biggest
not
gossip.
all women, but a lot of women is conniving.
no, I mean I got a
Hell
lot
yeah.
of cousins, so I got a lot of cousins. So baby, when I tell you I've seen a lot, and I mean I thank God that I don't have all the traits like that, but no,
And
for
then they want to
real.
complain that
Seriously,
the dating field
because
is
it is
so
some harsh
horrible.
people out there that will not give no fucks and will not think twice about it and do it and keep doing it. Okay,
Man,
like
man,
That's the lifestyle for them.
I'm with you when
have
you right.
I didn't seen women have multiple sex in one day with different people. Like
Wow.
Yes.
Did they take a
Yeah,
shower in
yeah.
between, or did they
I
just keep
done
going?
heard stories like that plenty
Yeah,
of
they
times.
take a shower and all that, but especially if they got a man at home. So what they done did is they done went out and fucked around and got fucked, even on purpose or not, however it happened. Then they like, oh well shit, I can't go home and not fuck him because then he gonna know something. So I gotta go home and fuck him.
Exactly.
And
So
so
let me ask you
that out
this: did
here.
he know it was different because how it felt on the inside? Because the
Well,
woman
I
said,
and hey, I I can't be the one to tell all the secrets, but I'm gonna just say this: there is something that women can do to avoid men knowing that they just got fucked. But I can't tell y'all that secret.
everybody knows
Would
it's
fuck
called
me up
dush.
if I was
You
to
just
tell y'all.
dush, make it tighter
It's
again, or
not
hot water.
dush. It's not dush. You might be close, but that ain't what it is.
It's
But
hot
I
water. Take a
will
hot
never
little
tell.
bath, get their little ass up in
I
there.
would never
And
tell that secret because not I. They won't be up talking on my head, talking about, girl, you done gave all
They
these
gonna be like,
hoes.
listen,
ladies,
you
he
with the
done told
homies
us
though.
them
You with the real
secrets.
homies. If you with
But
the
yeah,
real homies, you gotta help the homies out like we
but
would
yeah,
help you out.
it is.
Don't we be
I
giving
mean,
secrets?
I'm not saying that I wouldn't particularly tell y'all. I'm just not gonna tell y'all on live. But it is something that women can do and men won't know.
But
And I know for a fact.
how do you know that
Oh
somebody like
shit.
me and Andre don't know
I'm
what
I'm
you're
I'm
talking
I'm
about?
sitting here talking and I'm
Andre,
muted like a
Andre,
motherfucker.
probably. Hey, you could research
Well,
that
Andre
online.
probably know because of course he knows
That's what
all
I'm
the
saying.
shit.
How do you know that we don't know yet? It's already.
Well, it's
I'm gonna
got
tell you a couple things, and I'm
if
gonna
you
put it
know,
all
you
out there. You can put peroxide down there. It's definitely gonna get rid of.
Oh,
It's
really?
gonna that's gonna eat up all the smell. That snap that pussy back. That vinegar snap that pussy back.
Oh, so that's why they keep peroxide. Mm.
And I
know.
tell you,
That is
I
not
done hung
why.
around a lot of
That ain't why I
females and
keep
heard a lot of
peroxide.
conversations. A lot of conversations I done heard.
Peroxide is. I ain't gonna lie. She ain't gonna tell the truth, but I'm gonna put it out there. Peroxide. A dude can use peroxide. If you pour that peroxide on that thing, ain't gonna be no smell. Let me smell your dick. Okay.
Suck
Yeah. Hey, be like, baby boy, like that. My shit smell good, huh?
y'all ain't right. But I didn't say it. So that's if that's what
Hey,
y'all
I was
saying,
thinking
then I
vinegar or
didn't know
something like
that.
that too. Apple
Y'all just
cider
put me on
vinegar.
game. Well, I don't need to be put on game because I
No,
ain't.
I'm just saying like
Let us see, said you put me on
Oh,
game.
it's
I'm gonna have to
apple
try
cider
that.
vinegar.
But I don't need to be put on game because I ain't got multiple partners that I'm,
They can't hide
like,
that. Let me try that.
no, I don't know.
it's
I
I
don't
like
have,
think,
it,
listen, someone
and
gonna try some of this
your
stuff and
dick
go get
smell like
back.
zestfully
Hey,
clean.
I have
if y'all try it, what
a
works for
So you
y'all,
natural.
must have
inbox
watched it.
us. We're gonna take a special chat, special inbox, just inboxes.
What?
You guys
You're
can
not
inbox
fully
show me how it
clean
works.
unless you're zestfully
But now,
clean.
I'm say I wouldn't agree with
Oh,
that. Like
commercial.
I feel like if a woman gotta if she feel like she gotta go out and, you know, do that, then I feel like at the end of the day, it's not even about the man anymore. It's more about you and having respect for yourself and your body. Because regardless if he know that you done went out and did that, you have. So like what type of image are you even trying to set for yourself? Like that's why a lot of people mental be fucked up because they out here doing shit like that. Like you didn't just went to go lay with this person. You don't know how many spirits connected with them, and then you go take them back to your man. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It's
Now
like
you
what we talked
double
about before.
trouble.
And you said it, you mentioned it, the soul tie thing.
Yeah, like that shit is for real, and people don't really think. I don't know if they think it is or not, but they be wondering why all of a sudden they acting different. That's why do you think? And here it is,
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
I gotta go back and go
Here's
in because it
another.
sounds like
Here's another.
static. So I'm
Here's
gonna go
Yeah.
out
another
and come
key
back in.
pointer
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
Why
static.
do you think that when people start to cheat, the first thing is that they get to acting different? Why do you think that?
Mm-hmm.
Because that person that they're fucking with, that new person, has new spirits. Hello. So
Yeah.
then they coming back home. And now they acting different, and you like, damn, babe, what's wrong? Why you acting weird? Because they didn't got attached and attacked at the same time. Those are two different things. Attached and attacked. Because you don't know what spirits was attached to them and what
Mhm.
spirits was attacking them. And now they on your ass. And now it's a bunch of y'all that they got so tied with each other and you don't even know it.
Yeah, even
But
just like what I said before, a female told me this a long time ago. She said you can't mess with everybody because when you mess with somebody or whatever, it's like you're having sex with the person that they had sex with, and the person that person had sex with. It's like like a chain reaction.
yeah.
Like I thought about, like, well, yeah, because that's a whole bunch of mixtures of fluids and everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
she had sex with this person, you had sex with her, so that means you had sex with this person too. Like I'm like, how the hell did that work? But then again, I thought about like, damn, it makes sense because everybody's exchanging fluids, and then that same fluid is in that person's body, and then it's going to another person's body, and it's like, damn, it's like everything's getting mixed up, and that's where all these damn STDs and shit come from.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to mess around with every damn body. Sit your ass at home somewhere. Quit messing around with different types of people and shit.
Yeah, seriously.
You wonder why your damn
But
balls.
I will say though, everybody talks all that kind of shit, but the
Mm-hmm.
majority of adults in America have had sex with more than two people in their
Yeah,
entire
of
lifetime. So it
course.
Absolutely.
don't matter. It don't matter if you fuck 100 people in 1 year or you fucked 100 people over the last 30 years. You still fucked 100 people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think it's easy to point the finger at people and shit. Um, but like in RTR, we used to ask this question: what does it mean to call somebody like a hoe or a whore? Like, what does that even mean? And my initial statement was it used to be anybody who had sex before they got married,
Mm.
and the terminology changed as time went on.
Mm.
Um, and even today, like now, looking at Cardi B, Meg The Stallion, and that whole hot girl
They some
summer
hoes.
movement that has happened, like everything that Kamala was pushing. Believe you me, she was pushing hot girl summer for the next 4 years. Like if you get pregnant, go ahead and if he put a baby in you, you go ahead and take it out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That is what they was pushing. So I just feel like that yeah, what they used to call what was a whore or a hoe or whatever back in the earliest of times. Now that shit is regular.
Yeah,
You
Jezebel.
can do that every day.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no shame anymore in it. You do what it is, say what it do, you know what I'm saying? And now, like you wrong as a dude if you even call it out. That's toxic masculinity. Or you know what I'm saying? However, whatever else they say. But it's okay for them to talk crazy about guys. But I just feel like everything should be on the equal playing field. I just think that sex is more about yes, if we can take all the germs away, no viral stuff, and it was just all natural and you can just bang, bang, bang all day. I think it would be more so about the spiritual connection that you have with people. Like um, some people are more spiritually. I'm not trying to give away secrets, but some people know what to do in the bedroom to cast spells on people, right? One of the major things, like, and I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let y'all take it. But why women should not let guys go down onto them, because a guy can talk to that thing down there with
Oh
his
my,
words. You ain't even gotta like bring no roses and no eye of newt and no frog toes to cast a spell. You can just talk to that thing and cast a spell with it. Like, you mine, this is mine. You'll never be fulfilled unless it's me. Like, I'm telling y'all something, and I ain't gonna talk no more about this
I
stuff
know.
that y'all might call witchcraft. But if you're using your mouth down there already, you might as well use your mouth down there.
And she
Shit,
should
shit.
return the favor, right, Dre?
See Walker like I
And
gotta try that.
If you
and
doing
here's
that,
the
then
thing
she
is,
should do that for you, right? It
you
should be
not
mutual.
even cause why would you want somebody to cast a spell on you?
Exactly.
That's
No, I'm
crazy.
talking about as far as returning the favor, because
I don't think you understood what I just said.
yeah, I heard what you said.
You did
Casting a
not hear what I
spell.
said, bro. You didn't hear
Listen,
what I
I'm
said.
outside of that. Outside of that, what I'm saying, if you go down there and she doesn't want to do that for you, that's not fair or
But
right.
that ain't what I said. I ain't even having that conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole
But
different
yeah, I
situation.
mean, you wouldn't want
That's a
nobody
whole different
casting.
conversation. I
Whole
was saying
I mean,
that.
different- yeah.
I don't believe though, like men are really that drawn to women where they want to go. Cause I don't know. I just believe a man could have multiple people he wants to do it.
But
Nah,
he's talking about talking to it while you down there. He's talking about
Right,
casting
right,
that
and making
spell.
it where that
I'm talking
person
about
wants
something
you,
totally different.
where that
You,
person really wants you. They don't want nobody else but you. I heard that.
no, I said you gotta initiate that kind of contact. That
Has
ain't
it
something
happened
to
to
just.
you?
I ain't saying what happened to me. I'm saying what you could do.
I'm saying, but have you experienced something like that?
I've done something like that.
Did it work or backfire on
It's this is Andre we talking about now.
Stop
you? I'm
saying shit
asking. I'm
like that.
curious about like
I know.
people who dealt. Like I tell my spiritual
I'm just
experiences.
saying, at any rate, uh, people think this world is just like every day you go to work, go home.
Oh
Like, it's
no,
more to this shit every day. But I'm telling you that if somebody wanted to, and here's the catcher with all of that, what I just said, you ain't whispering it just so the person, they gotta hear you saying it to the thing.
I see.
You see what I'm saying? It's more to it than
They put a rook on that thing. Put a rook.
we
Now,
got
now let
somebody
me
named
ask you
Brian
this: it
Paul.
will it only work for melanated people though?
Brian Paul,
So,
you gotta come on the camera, man, so we can see you. Make sure you ain't no robot.
Yeah,
We
but
actually gotta see your face, man, before we let you up on the panel.
did he even comment in the comments?
I
Don't
don't
I would
look.
know.
ask
Don't look
this:
like it.
what certain spiritual LSB for certain people on certain parts of the planet for something like that to work? Because if you talking about the same spirituality I'm talking about, I heard it backfiring and using against other people.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's about what you believe you have the ability to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just like anything in life, if you believe you can succeed, you right. If you believe that it won't work for you, then you right. Like, I ain't talking about in that particular thing. I'm saying anything in life.
Right.
I can be a successful business person. If you believe that and you work towards that, then you are correct. But if you believe that it's going to be too much work for you to make it, then you right also.
I
And that's
got you.
how anything works when it comes to spiritual powers. Like, if you believe it,
You can achieve it.
then then it is what it is. But if you don't believe it in your own self, that's your ass.
That's what I was trying to
I
get
think
at people to say.
The Salem witch trials uh were did to stop people from believing in the abilities that they had inside of themselves.
And they also
I
said the
remember that.
people holding it were the real witches. Some of those people were the real people in power, were the real witches that were. That's why they was holding to get other people innocent. It's crazy. I've heard so much stuff about that.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, the real people who were the witches were the ones held in the trial. They never got the real people. It was innocent people that killed. That's part of the witch trials to get the innocent. Because think
Nah,
about it. Why would they get the guilty? Guilty? Nah, they're gonna get the innocent so they can
some
spread it.
motherfuckers, some people definitely got. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they made them confess to something so they could stop
Yeah,
from
some
being killed.
people had to confess because yeah, I don't like what they did to me, so they a witch. Yeah, that kind of stuff happened. But some people got ran up that actually knew indigenous powers. You think
But see,
why people be
that's the
you
thing
think
where
people
I'd be
be
like,
they be like
look,
she got his nose wide open. How the fuck do you got somebody nose wide open? What did you do to
Since
have
she messed
somebody
around
nose
and put a
wide
rug
open?
on him. Since she messed around and put a rug on him.
Them Creole women.
Yeah, them Creole. Yeah, well, y'all watching Creole girls. They messed around and put a rug on him.
Mm-mm. That's crazy. I mean, I
that's
feel
because you believed in it. If you don't
like,
believe in it,
but I believe that this what the stuff that he's talking about is really true and people really do it. But this is my whole thing. Like that's also why people get so crazy over people that they kill them and stuff because you don't play
Yeah,
around with that type of stuff. You
that
know,
is true.
because you don't know how far it can go and how crazy in love somebody can get over you doing or putting a spell over them. Like
But
you
that's
think
why you should never even be fucking nobody you're not even married to. And
exactly.
that in itself would get rid of everything.
So
And then not
yep.
just marry somebody, got somebody that wants you as much as you want them.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think it's better to have somebody that loves you more or that you love them more?
Wow.
think love you more
I would
so you
think
can
love you
realize
more.
what you got. Because if you love them more, you're hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Lady T.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would want somebody that loved me more. But honestly, y'all know I'm always about the balance. I should have been a
About
but I honestly think it should go both ways. Like it shouldn't be nobody to love nobody more. But if I would have to choose, if I would have to choose, I would have to say, yeah, somebody to love me more.
So for me, I definitely agree with the love me more part only because that person is not gonna cheat on you. And I think that's one thing that the fear is that you putting more into a relationship than somebody else is. But I think that also comes from us possibly, I can't speak for nobody else, but me being hurt in the past. You know what I'm saying? But with that also being said, being able to express love to somebody and show them that you love them, not saying like I love you more, but you knowing that you're showing them more love and doing different things that they ever experienced before could be satisfying as a person. But the one who loves you more, they're not gonna be cheating. They're not gonna double cross you.
Yep, I agree with that.
So, do you think Joe Biden loves Trump or Kamala at this point in time more?
I don't even think he know.
I think he don't love
I,
nobody. He loves his legacy of trying to live it out. Loves
I
himself.
that
It would only make sense for him to love himself at this point.
I was just about to say I don't think he's worried about neither one of them. I think he's focusing on himself and trying to get himself together where he needs to be, to continue to live
Right, he's
along.
trying to get the rest of
Yeah,
that money
I don't think
and
he
figure
know
his
Trump
life
won.
out
He
from
probably
there.
thought Kamala won. Biden, he's not there at all. He's not all the way there. He probably didn't know Kamala lost.
He
Well, I
knew
don't
she
think he's
lost.
that
Trust
far.
me.
I don't think he's that far gone, and I don't think he is a all tiesmic person.
Mm.
Uh, but I do think that he did not like how he was forced out of the political race.
I bet he.
He was forced out.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know.
yeah, he had to be forced
Yeah,
out. And
yeah, of
I
course he
believe that
was.
he would have got way more votes than what Kamala got.
I ain't gonna say he would have got that because I don't think that he would have done what Donald Trump just did. Motherfuckers is tired of what the fuck was going on right now.
Yeah, yeah, but I believe that he would have got more votes than Kamala. I ain't saying he would have won. I said he probably would have got more votes.
It would have been a close race.
I don't think it would have been close, but he would have got more votes than Kamala.
I think how we saw this map turn red, it would have been like that. No matter if they put in
That
Donald
map
Trump
was
was
red like
just
a mug,
all
man.
he was already posed. The border is fucked up. Everybody and their mama coming over here. People
Everybody.
that got killed by migrants,
Mm.
unalived by
Wow.
migrants.
I think it's the criminal element that's doing that, like the cartels and those type of people. We got
Well,
to separate the
Trump had
regular
mentioned that
migrants.
before. They're letting all the prisoners out and
Yeah,
putting them
it's
over here.
criminals. We got to separate the migrants from everyday people from criminals and criminal element. To be fair,
But do you know what does it mean to be a criminal? What does criminal mean?
they broke the law. They broke the
So
law.
if you come to the United States of America illegally and
Yeah,
you
that
didn't
don't
use the
mean
right
you're right.
channels to get over here, does that make you a criminal according to
No,
the
because they could be asylum seekers. That's why they have to
No, no,
seek
no, no,
go
no, no,
in
no,
between.
no.
No,
It don't necessarily make you a
According
criminal.
to the law, if you did not come through the right channels and you are an illegal
Oh, illegal.
how
migrant.
can you be? This is my statement on my indigenous aspect, and y'all who claim to be indigenous, you cannot
Bro, I'm
ever
not
be.
talking about
Oh
any of
no,
that.
no,
We are
no! You
talking about
on stolen land, you
we
can
talking
never be
about we
in.
talking
In
about
what do you
bro.
call it?
We are talking about the law. We ain't talking about any of that kind of stuff. We said criminal. And now you trying to
But
go off
I'm
on
talking
some
about the
you
criminals that
trying
the
to go off on
criminals.
a tangent, bro. You trying to go off on a tangent, bro.
But my viewpoint is, you can never be illegal on United
The
States
the
stolen land.
viewpoint is not what the conversation is.
But this is my thing. They broke the law in their country. They're the worst of the worst people coming over here to America. They already
Bro, my
unaliving
question is,
people.
according to the American government, if you come to America illegally, is that or is that not criminal?
It's a case by case. That's why you see a judge. You just get an immigration judge when you get over here, and they
Bro,
decide which one
anybody,
is what you call it.
anybody who has come over here
That's,
without the
that's
proper
a criminal act.
channels
That's a criminal act.
is considered a legal immigrant and it is
It's a
criminal.
criminal act. Because if you're illegal, that means that you're a
No
criminal under
matter
law.
where you come from, that is the biggest thing that Trump ran on. That is the biggest thing. If you've been paying attention to any of the news for the last 5 days, that the biggest push is going to be deportation. And the biggest push is if you did not come over here through the proper channels, you are a criminal. They said, well, how do you feel about separating families though? Because kids was born here, and when they're born here, they are
Supposed to be
American
citizen.
citizens. And the new borders are said
They gotta go
they can
too.
all be deported as a family because it is criminal to come over here, criminal to come over here, regardless if you say I'm an asylum seeker or not. If you did not do it the proper way, you are an illegal.
But my biggest thing is this though. These white people came over here as
Bro,
immigrants.
all that shit
They
is
forgot where they
it
come
don't
from,
matter
and then
because
a
we
hundred
are
years
it's a
later,
country now.
they
It's
do
a
this
country of
shit.
laws now.
That was hundreds of years ago. And that don't matter to what's
But
going on
no,
today.
that's what we say today.
But
And
we're
then
talking
you giving
about
them
the laws
passes. I
of a
would never
country
give them
that
a
it
pass.
wasn't a country then.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
It was
country then.
somebody's territory, and they came in and they took it.
But we
But it
can't do nothing
wasn't
about
a
that though.
country
We
then.
already know what happened in the past, but the future is the future, and the
But
present is the
they're
present. We
repeating the
can't go off the
same
past.
thing. They just don't like it when it's happening to them, but they could do it to somebody else. But they don't like it. But
End
when
of the
it's happening
day,
to them.
end of the
Yeah,
day, the
it happened.
migrants that are some of the migrants that are coming in here are killing and SAing people. They are bringing in fentanyl. They are doing
Yeah, that's
not every
But
single
it's
person.
almost like
it's
US
about
is
the
getting
fifth time y'all said
everything
the K word.
at the same time. Whatever US then did in these other countries, destabilize these other countries low key, is coming back in full circle. You gotta remember the
But
Contras
okay, let's say
Wars.
it's coming back in full circle. That's I understand what you're saying, but it's coming back full circle to where you and your children are living at. You're
Mhm.
saying
You
like,
can't
okay,
really listen.
but no,
You
here's the
really
thing.
can't do that much
Let me
about
say
it.
something real quick. You're saying that it's okay that if it happens directly to your family, because you're an American.
Oh, and
So
then I'll handle that
if it
situation.
happens
If
to
it
your
happens
family,
personally to
then it's
mine,
okay,
I'm gonna handle like an
and it's
American
full
handles
circle.
that situation. I'm gonna
No,
find out
no,
whoever
you're
did
not.
that, and I'm gonna
That is
handle that
not because then you're gonna be in prison.
if they find me.
Where you
If
gonna
they
hide at?
find me, if they
They gonna
know who
find
did
you.
it,
They
if they do, then I deal
They
with
gonna
that. Or at
find
least
you.
I would have to know. I would go to prison knowing that I had my justice in my own hands and not waiting for an institution to give me justice. If that's all what it comes
How would
down
you
to.
have your justice though? If you're in prison, how's that
No,
justice?
no, no. I'm gonna do something. I would do get mine, just like you should. You should handle it. You can't just sit around wait for the government. The government ain't gonna do everything. They
So you're
might
gonna
get
be
a
in prison.
mass group, and even if you ever watched the American people, they only target certain groups for a certain. They don't have the resources and time to get everybody. That's
They
the United
definitely can
States. You
get
know how
everybody
you
if
you
they
know how
wanted to.
massive the United States is. Very massive. They're only going to get one group where somebody's ran up and then they're going to
But
disappear.
they can
That's
run city
always that
by
they're going to
city.
do.
Bro, they can run city by city.
They can run city by city, but there are thousands, millions of these people. You don't think that they're going to get everybody? They don't. If you ever watch, they only get
They ain't
enough
gotta
to
get
make it look like.
everybody in the
That's the way
first.
it's really making it seem like
Think
Trumpy's going to
about the
get
P think
everybody.
about
You
the
know, getting
PP
well throughout
but think
history, they
about the
couldn't get
PPP
everybody.
loan. You think they got everybody the first time they dragged that net? No, they didn't. The second time they dragged that net, they got some more people.
Okay, but they're never going to get everybody. And that's the
They
thing
not
that
gonna get everybody, but as long as they get first off the criminal elements out of that's the first
that's
people
what
they
I'm
going
talking about.
after.
The criminal. Let's make it the real criminals who are doing the crime. They're bringing the fentanyl. That's running these sex rings. That's running the
They're
crime.
gonna be the
That's
first
starting the.
ones they're gonna be the first ones out. But then they coming for I don't care if you in here and you working a good job. I mean, it is what it is though. We got laws.
But to me, that's the racism right there. Let me explain, because if they're doing what they're supposed to do, they at any time could give these people these numbers and change things around and make them pay taxes if they want
But
to.
here's the thing:
Because the biggest
you
thing
don't know
is
who a
the
sleeper
money
cell
game.
is. You don't know who a sleeper cell is. You don't know anything about any of these people.
U.S. creates these things in these other countries. They make
But
these
we ain't
people
got
that
nothing. I
way.
don't care what they doing in another country.
But
I don't
it
want. I
does what
don't
the
want.
United
I
States
don't
does to
want
the other
that.
country comes
I
back
don't
on them.
want that element to be here around me
It's
and my
been here
children.
since the 80s, bro.
But
It's
I
30,
don't care
40s.
what is going on in the other countries. I don't want that here in my. I can say, okay, since they did it in Iraq, they might as well let them come over here in America to blow some shit up. Like, come on, man.
They've
How do you
been blowing
sound?
shit up. They've been
But how do
finding
you
these sleeper
sound saying
cells.
because they have been doing it over somewhere else that we might as well let it happen here?
You can't control if it's gonna
But how
happen
do
at
you
somewhere.
sound saying that though? Is what my
I'm
question to
telling you,
you is.
whatever a country does that comes back. Shoot, this has been said not just by me,
But I'm
Malcolm X.
asking you, how
Malcolm
is
X
it?
said this too.
How
What I'm
is it?
saying is when the
How
chicken lays
is
the
it?
egg and it comes full circle. How can I
How
say it?
is it?
It's
That ain't he
because
said. That ain't
they
what
reap what
Malcolm
they
X said.
sow. U.S. has a lot of blood on its
Malcolm
hands.
X did not say that. Malcolm X said the chickens come home to roost.
Okay, then there you go. They lay
You
bad
don't even know
eggs.
nothing about
They lay bad
people. These
eggs,
blacks.
and then it
No.
comes back full circle.
Egg ain't
All I'm
got
saying is
nothing.
that,
A
yeah,
roost ain't
U.S.
got
has a
nothing to
lot
do
of
with
enemies
eggs,
that it's
man.
made.
Yeah.
A roost ain't got nothing to do with eggs, bro.
Rooster lay eggs.
My biggest thing is this: U.S. has a lot of enemies it's made over the years,
What I'm
and this
saying.
is
So, are you
consequences.
saying that it's okay? So, if
It's
somebody
never
blew up,
okay for somebody
hold
to
on.
do it in either
Let me
side,
ask
but
you this
it's
question real
done.
quick. Let me ask you this question real quick. If there was a mass shooting that involved people in your family, you would sit up and justify it and say, "Well, it's okay that my people in your family were unalived because shit like that has happened in places like Israel and Iran and stuff like that." You would out you would say that it's justified and it is okay that people in your particular family, people you love, were unalive because things happen in the other parts of the world.
What I'm trying to say is that the reason that these
Man,
things would
come on,
happen in the United States, unalive in the
I asked
United
you,
States, would be for the stuff that
I
they did in
asked
the
you a
other countries.
direct, but I asked you a
I
direct
will, but
question, bro.
ultimately, if my family's unalive, what can I really do about it?
But
What
I'm
can I really
asking you,
do?
is it
But no, no,
okay?
no. I'm asking you, what can I do about it? Can I stop the
That
bullets?
is not. I did not ask you that question, man.
Okay.
I
I know
asked
what you
you
asked me, but I'm trying to
particularly.
tell you, it's not okay that anybody loses their life over what somebody does. It's
Well,
not
you were
okay. My
saying that the
family,
chickens gonna
or what
come
do you
home to
call it?
roost.
But what I'm trying to tell you, as a result of what the United States has been doing since we have been young men and women, this is the result that they get. You're talking about sleeper cells, but what did they do in Iran? What did they do in Iraq past the 30 years? You got people mad and pissed off, ain't taking shit from the US no more. And
So,
this is the
so you still
result
didn't answer
of
my.
that happening.
You still didn't answer my question.
I
I
did. I
asked
said
you,
it's not
was
good.
it
I would not be.
okay if your family
I said it's
was
not okay. I
no?
answered
But
that.
hold on, because we're talking about allowing people who are terrorists, drug dealers, fentanyl pushers, and all of that into this country. And you
I
said,
said get them
well,
out. I
hold
said
on.
that way
Let me
before.
give you my interpretation of what you said. You
I
said
said
we
before
might
this
hold on.
conversation
I know,
started
but hold on.
that we
You
should get the
said
criminal
to me,
element out of the
you
United
said
States first off. I said that.
we might as well allow them in here to do all of that because we've been doing that in other countries. So
No, this is my thing. What the U.S. has started that crap in other countries. Allow them. No, are they already here? Yes. So what do? You kick them out. Duh. That's no given.
Kick
That's a
him out.
no given one. you kick out the things that's not good for you in anywhere, right? You do that. But has US done that in other places and it's a repercussion? They reap what they sow, or if you do this, somebody's gonna come back and punch you in
But
your face
we
and give
as
you a bloody
U.S.
nose? Yes.
citizens, here's the thing. There's a difference between the U.S. government and the U.S. citizens. You understand that?
Of course. But what I'm saying is its
Hold on,
citizens are
hold
in
on, hold
support of
on,
its
hold on,
government.
hold on, hold on, hold on. So if the U.S. government was doing things in other countries, why should that reflect on my family being victims
Because
of
don't you support your
no,
government? Yes or no?
no,
No.
no. Listen, man. That is I'm asking a particular question. That's just like me. Can I say, oh yeah, I support Israel blowing up all these people over there in Palestine and and Gaza, and they're killing all these babies and thousands of people are dying over there every day. But because
If you're a wholehearted Israeli, if you're a wholehearted
I
Israeli,
believe in the Bible. So yeah, no.
there are some Americans who would say, "Hell yeah, Israel is doing what they're supposed to do, and we back them 100%." And you know that that's how some Americans feel. Some Americans don't feel like that. So that's what I'm trying to get you to see. Certain people feel like your whole government is the same as you. You back them because you support them.
End of the day, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't care what America has done and supported across the world. I'm not gonna say that I feel like the chickens should come home to roost on me and my family because of what the government has said.
But
When
that's where we're at.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki happened, when the nuclear bombs was dropped on the people over there in Japan who didn't have anything to do with what was going on in the war, and they was incinerated, brother. A lot of them had nothing to do with what the fuck their government had planned or what they was doing.
But let me
So
explain
if
something to
I can
you.
say that I don't want fentanyl in my neighborhoods, and I don't want uh, these Nicaraguan gangs taking over the neighborhoods with guns and AR-15s and all of that shit, I can say that I don't want that to happen. And yes, if I can deport, even if some good people get deported who was regular workers and they probably was not a part of the gang, send they ass back to where they came from to
But it's
protect my
almost, what if
to
the
protect
tables were turned?
to
What if the
protect
tables were
my
turned? What if
to
they,
protect my family. Yes,
yeah, but
send them back.
if they do it to one people, they could do it all. Even
To
though,
send them back.
and then you know what?
My
And
family
remember, if
is
they could
set.
do one thing, they could do it to everybody else. They
My
could try
family
some
is set
bullshit.
because we have always been here, right?
No, that's not always true. They could uproot black folks and send them to
My
Africa or
family
send
is
them
set
some
because
camp.
we have always been here. And I can go back generation on generation and prove that I am nationalized, right? I'm here.
That don't mean they
So
can't
we're
start some
talking
new
about
bullshit.
the people that they're
But what
sending
I'm
back.
trying to say, like, if
The
they
people that they're
wanted
sending
to,
back are illegals.
they
People who are not
start
even
with
supposed to
illegals.
be
But
here.
who's to say they can't come up with anything new off the chain?
Because there's the
That's what people
constitution. There
fear.
is the
But you
Constitution.
gotta understand, if they
They
really
still
wanted to
have to
do that,
deal with the Constitution, bro. You
maybe
can't
not. Maybe
circumvent
Donald
that.
Trump wants to get rid of the Constitution at one point in time.
You
He did talk
cannot
about ripping up that.
circumvent that, and the Supreme Court will not. The Supreme Court over the United States of America,
Man, you gotta
they
believe so. Not all the
bro,
time
they
government goes
swear
by
a
that.
oath to the Constitution, bro.
Yeah, but that's then. But if they want all martial law and they got their way, and if they really the higher ups don't want this country as it is, they could be like, we're done. Boom. We could get rid of people. They've been doing different things. You got to
That is
understand,
not
just because there's the modern law, yes.
that
But if
is
they wanted
not
to tear it up
how
and
it
to tear
works,
down
man.
this country, they could do it also.
That is
It-
not how it works, bro. If that was
They
how it
could
works,
come up whatever they want, whatever
the
law they want,
KKK,
and for
and
overnight.
all the white supremacists would have been able to make that happen by now.
But you got to think bigger than just white supremacists. You got to think just people who don't like people in general, whole populations they
And
want
if
knocked
that
out.
is what they wanted to do,
They could do that. And that's
they
all
would
people
have
like
already
beware of
done it.
things like that. No, not necessarily. It has to be a certain element, certain time, a certain place. I
Bro,
don't believe
the
that it would
only
just be
time that they're going to be able to do that is when they create a global economy, a global government system. But right now, the U.S. Constitution, ain't nobody about to say, oh, we going to put Project 2025. We about to put black people back in slavery. And we going to do, like, any nigga who believe that is retarded.
Mm, yeah, crazy.
We have a U.S. Constitution. You can't
So
break that.
I wonder who made up those messages that everybody was talking about that they was sending out to people. Like I know it's fake, but I'm
You
just like,
talking about the slavery thing?
yeah,
And
like
that's
who
impossible. It's
like
impossible. Black
who
people nowadays ain't gonna let a motherfucker put us in slave. Come on now.
out, but I'm just saying I know I didn't believe it when I saw it. I knew it was fake. For one, they didn't even spell cotton right. It was words misspelled and everything. Like oh, if that was really from the government or from somebody that's higher up, they would at least spelt the shit correctly. So I knew then that it was fake, but it's really still people out here talking about it. Like I even heard it being announced on the radio. So that's how I know like it was a big deal. Like anytime something is talked about on the radio, like yeah, it was definitely a big deal.
You probably heard it listening to the D.L. Hughley show.
I think it may have been. I'm not even gonna hold
Nah,
you.
it was everywhere, but people was trying to, for one, make people scared to vote for Donald Trump. And then after he won, they was like, yep, now you going into slavery. You know what I mean? And you
They
know who believed that kind of shit? Uninformed, illiterate, retarded motherfuckers who, I'm sorry to say it,
uneducated, like
uneducated.
Uneducated like a
They ain't got
motherfucker.
no
Man.
information. They just going off. Well, you heard Donald Trump said that they was gonna put people in slavery again. Like he ain't say no shit
Boy,
like that.
damn well they didn't hear him say that.
That's what I heard. Somebody on social media said that on TikTok they said that. Like
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, your retarded ass getting all your information from TikTok. Then you somebody I might not even need to be even be talking to. But most people get their information from social media and they swear up and down that this is what's
hmm
going down.
Yeah, like it's 100% right. Like these damn
my biggest thing
podcasts,
though
these damn
is
channels
when
and
they
shit.
talk
You
about
gotta stop
fentanyl, you
turning
don't
on the
think
damn.
the U.S. government allows a certain amount of drugs in this country. Come
But
on.
we ain't even talking about
No, you know what the
fentanyl
hell you
right
talking
now,
about.
man. What are you
No,
talking
and I
Hey,
about?
know they learn
hold
the
on, you came
CIA is
in with a
behind
whole
this for the long.
subject when we already talking about something though. We was already talking about something. You came in with a
Talking
whole
about something
different
totally
subject,
different.
something totally different. But yeah, these motherfuckers with these shows and these
Okay,
podcasts
but
and
my
everything,
biggest
these
thing is
famous
this: the
motherfuckers
government knows
already
what they're
talk.
doing. They
Hold on,
gotta
man,
check
bro. How
it.
you gonna cut me off,
That's my
dude?
biggest thing.
Hold on. How you gonna cut me
Because
off?
I was just making my point that the government knows what it's.
Yeah.
I mean,
My
like
my biggest thing is this: They have their
Nah,
objective.
but
And
Carlton, when you got off of here for
When you
whatever
get
reason
off
you
and
got
come
off
back
of here,
in,
and we
you can't
moved
cut
on to a whole
motherfuckers off
different
though.
topic. We on some whole nother stuff, man.
Yeah, you can't cut motherfuckers off when you get off and then come back in. When
You
people are
shouldn't
already
have got
talking, you
off.
gotta be respectful to everybody
man, I
else.
didn't get off. My thing got messed up or whatever.
Okay, well, when your thing got messed up, that means your thought process got depleted because we're on a whole
Yes,
nother conversation.
you 2 minutes behind us, but we in the future.
Right.
We're on a whole nother topic.
Yeah. You gotta understand when you go out, we can't just sit and be quiet. We gotta keep the viewers going. So we have to continue to talk about something. And honestly, we was on that topic for a while, so it was time to change it.
Well, I feel like we wasn't done. We didn't make the closing remarks that we needed.
You didn't make your closing remarks because you chose to get off.
But what I was trying to say is that the government has its agenda to play people.
Did you choose to get off, or did your phone kick you off?
Obviously, it was my phone.
Why did it take you so long to get back on?
Are we playing 21 questions?
Yes.
Why are you asking them type of questions if I pop back in?
Because I'm trying to figure out, like, you came back like 3 minutes later. We wasn't even talking about that no more.
But
So,
the
like, if it was just
3
like I
minutes,
got
oh
kicked
my
off.
God.
Yeah, the situation, the rule of the game is that we don't stop one conversation for a whole nother conversation that's already done.
Yeah.
Man,
You
who's to say
understand?
you guys didn't work?
You can't just come in and cut somebody off when they already in a mind frame where we on a different subject. We can't go back to the same subject again. That puts the show going in reverse, not going forward.
I'm saying, like, if your phone did actually cut off, it took you a long time to get back
You
on.
just always doubt. You're doubting Nancy, as they would say. Instead of telling the person says that and go with their house. So what? You always doubt
me?
what people say. Yeah, you're doubt. That's not good to be around people who doubt you. You have to be in accepting technical things happen all the time with everybody's phone. This ain't a perfect system. Fuck.
That's understandable. I had a whole bunch of mind frames or whatever of things that I wanted to say, but when we get on when the panel is on a different subject, I gotta stick with that subject. I can't go back.
So let me ask you this. If everybody is saying the same thing to you, why are you coming at me?
Everybody's saying the same thing as far what?
Like basically, Carlton, we just saying like it's not that we wasn't trying to let you speak on that topic. It was just when you went out, like it would have been okay if you would have came like right back in so that we can keep the show going. But if you're off of the show for the minimum of 3 to 5 minutes, we have to go ahead and keep going. We have to change the subject. We have to keep, the topics going. And we were actually on that topic for a while, so it kind of only made sense to go ahead and switch it, you know. But if there was like closing statements that you actually wanted to, say, then you would have to wait until we finish and then like go do something. Like I think Drake done it before. He'll say something like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish answering a question to the last topic, and then that will be your time to speak. But you can't just think that you can come in if somebody is already talking on a different topic. They have to finish talking about what they were talking about, then you can go back and say what you needed to say for that closing statement.
But I just still want to find out why you attacking me when everybody else is on the same page as me.
It ain't like we trying to gang up on you.
Personalized.
It ain't trying like we trying to gang up on you either. We ain't trying to gang up on you either.
My biggest point is this: that it's funny that you say I'm attacking you, which I'm not. Is the biggest thing is this: you said if that's really what happened. I told you, hey, my phone glitched. It went out. I tried to hurry up and come back in, and this is what happened. You was like,
it took
that means
5 minutes to come back.
But that's what I mean. It took me 5 minutes because I had to go back, answer the questions and on that because my phone's set up a certain type of way. I had to jump in. It's not set up like everybody. Everybody's phone's set up
Okay,
different.
we understand that. Listen, we understand that, but do you understand what
Ain't
Lady T is
nobody
telling
phone
you?
taking
Hold on,
5 minutes to
hold
get
on,
back
Andre. Hold
on.
See,
on,
there
Andre.
you go. You
Hold
definitely
on,
so
hold on,
dumb.
hold on.
Why would
Hey,
why
hey,
wouldn't
hey,
I
hey,
jump
hey.
on
I'm finna
somebody
go back
that's
to the
telling me
old
for
I'm
what I
finna go back
say?
to the old If y'all let me talk, come on now. Remember that one episode when I got shitty when
Ain't
Tiana was
nobody
here?
scared of you.
Listen,
Ain't nobody scared of you,
oh, nigga, you
nigga.
scared me. Nah, listen though, for real. I'm saying, Carlton, we're just trying to tell you, man. Just when you pop back in, we understand you got issues with your phone. You just can't come back in and interrupt people. You gotta wait till your turn. Like Andre said, he did that before. He had to wait till his turn when his phone went dead, or he had to pop back in or whatever. It was on a whole nother conversation. You can't cut somebody off in the middle of their sentence or something because you want to say what you want to say 5 minutes ago when you could have said it when your phone went dead or whatever. We're not trying to gang up on you. We're just trying to teach you that it's not good to cut people off. You understand?
Yeah,
I
I
understand
understand.
what you just said if he don't understand it, but nigga, ain't nobody scared of you.
Nigga,
Nobody's saying that
you
somebody
scared
This
not
of
be
me.
nigga
scared of.
talking
See, you
about
always make
remember the
issues,
last time,
no
remember
issues.
when I got shitty the last time.
He was
Like
Oh,
talking
you
nigga,
about
don't
scared?
nobody
You
care
scared?
about when
Hey,
you
hey,
got
you
shitty.
scared? You want me
Nobody
to put my
said
mic on and
nothing
show these
about
guns?
being scared. That's a bull.
Duh,
You
I ain't
ain't.
even talking to you, Carson. I'm talking to
He's talking to me.
motherfucking
He's talking to
Douglas.
me. Nah, nigga, you know exactly who you talking to.
I'm talking to Douglas.
Now I'm talking to everybody.
Talking about remember
Douglas.
when I got shitty, nigga? And what?
Yeah, it ain't
What
get
the
shitty
fuck that
again.
supposed to mean?
It cut everybody bug out. Shit.
Nah,
Okay.
but nah, on some real shit though, Carlton. Ain't nobody. We not trying to gang up on you, bro. But like when you came back, we was on a whole different subject, and then you was like, all right, fuck what y'all talking about. So back with what I was saying
That's
5
exactly what I
minutes
got.
ago, like that was kind of rude.
Rude as
Gotcha.
hell.
And it's not that nobody trying to gang up on you, bro. Like you one of us. I let to the point where you don't want to be, and you want to be where your sister is at, and that's okay too.
What are you talking about, though?
Huh?
I want to be where my sister's at. What the hell?
Your sister,
What are you talking about?
Tayana. Anyway,
Oh, so you trying to put me in a box?
no, I'm not.
So you
I'm
trying to
serious,
put
trying to
me in a
figure out what
box?
the fuck you talking about. Oh
I'm
shit,
saying you
Andre, you
part
should
of the
not be
team.
sour bear. Sometimes I'll be
I
wondering,
was
you
just
like
saying
a
you're a part
sour
of the
bear.
team until you might
because
not have wanted to be.
I'm like,
You
well,
know,
what are you
the
supposed to do?
sour bear, the sour care bear. That's Andre
But
sometimes.
I was thinking, I was really thinking like, damn, what did his sister do? I'm trying to figure the fuck
I
shit.
was like, well, hold up, what the heck you talking
You the
about?
one say that's their brother and sister.
I know, but I thought you were talking about his real sister though. That I had to think about like, what
Right.
she
So
do?
it's like, what in the world?
I was
Nah,
gonna
I ain't
say,
got no. I
Know
ain't got
about
no
her.
smoke with Tay. And if Tay want to pull back up and be back a part of the team, she is more than welcome. Uh,
Lady
but
T,
you know, it is
you hear
what
that?
Tay. I ain't
I
got no
I
problem with Tay.
that, but
I'm
I
about to go to sleep, y'all, because it's 10:50
know
now.
that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's simply her decision.
And
But
that's cool. But let's
I
just
did.
to let
But
Carlton know
we'll talk
if you
about that
wanna
off
do what
stage.
she did, then go ahead, my big dog.
Why would I leave? I put too much time and life into this. The
You know
originals
what I'm
don't run
saying?
away. They
I'm
Nigga,
just
right
you
into
knock
said
the
you
in
the
wheels
fuck
every
on
other
out.
show. You said in every other show that you gonna leave and do your own shit.
I put too much time and effort to this.
Carson could. I mean, C Walker couldn't leave if he wanted to.
Nope, I can't.
All right,
I tell everybody the
so
originals don't
before
leave.
we all
They
get off
cash
here,
it
because
out.
we all can close it out. If we close it out right now, what's the day? The 13th, the 12th.
Well,
It's the
It's
this
the
12th.
12th.
We almost made it to 2 hours. It's an hour and 40, 49.
So we still got several hours that we can use up between now and the 15th. So if
Yeah.
y'all want to come back tomorrow, uh, and the day after that,
Oh yeah, so we can use up the last little couple hours.
yeah, we ain't never ended the month with a surplus. Like, let's run this shit till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Shit, it is what it
Tomorrow,
is. Shit,
let's
we
just
gonna
think
go.
about.
We gonna do that damn restaurant thing too. On the
Yeah, we
weekend.
need to do a restaurant where there's like some big fat healthy servers.
What?
We can't use no cuss words, so I gotta use some beef.
I know what you're talking about. I did.
Right.
Carson, Lady T don't want to see
Some
that.
very healthy.
She don't want to see that. Lady T wants to see that. She wants some man servers. She don't want what you talking about.
And do
She don't want. She don't want what you talking about. We know what you talking about. She want the man servers, the ones with the muscles. She want the ones with the muscles and the tight
So
shirts.
do we agree though? Because I get paid this week, next week. So if it's not too much, we could all come together or something. Do we all agree we're gonna go there next week then?
we can talk about that backstage too.
I just wanted to, let the viewers know.
Truth be told, we out this
Truth be
month.
told, we out.
Truth
Yeah,
be
we out.
told,
Yeah.
y'all.
Deuces.
Like and subscribe.